Predator 2, long before he directed Iron Man 3. Shane Black was one of the first characters killed in Predator. Now, he's taking charge of the monster franchise with The Predator, the fourth installment of the series coming out this fall. In a new trailer that screened at Fox's CinemaCon presentation, we see Rory, Jacob Tremblay, the son of a Special Forces soldier, open a box and discover a piece of technology belonging to the Predators. Thrilled by how cool it is, he plays with it like a toy spaceship, not knowing that he's remotely piloting an actual ship full of Predators to a crash landing on Earth. We then see the boy's father, Quinn McKenna, being interrogated after returning to his base as the only survivor of a team of Marines called in to investigate the crash landing. In between seeing the film's cast do battle with the new Predators, who have upgraded with DNA of other species they conquered, Quinn responds to question with terse answers and sarcasm, leading some to wonder if Quinn is still on the side of the humans. Black both wrote and directed the film, which stars Holbrook, Olivia Munn, Trevante Rhodes, Keegan-Michael Key, and Sterling K. Brown. The film hits theaters September 14. The Babadook, 2014, Essie Davis stars as a single mother who is horrified to discover the monster from her son's nightmares might be real. It's a brilliant psychological character study about a struggling mother on the brink of collapse, but then evolves into a truly fantastical horror parable. IFC Films, Hellraiser, 1987, written and directed by Clive Barker. Hellraiser is the first in a 9-film series about the gateway to the world of Cenobites, monsters that harvest and torture human souls. New World Pictures, Creep, 2014, Patrick Brice's found-footage horror film follows a man who begins to suspect he's in danger after he responds a cryptic Craigslist job listing. And be sure to also check out the new sequel, The Orchard. Oculus, 2013, a recent overlooked gem. Oculus finds a brother and sister dealing with an evil mirror that may have been responsible for the deaths of their parents when they were children. Relativity Media, The Human Centipede, first sequence, 2009. As gross as it gets, this twisted body horror film imagines humans being stitched together, connected by their gastrointestinal systems. The sequel is also on Netflix, but you'll have to venture to Hulu to see the end of the trilogy. 6 Entertainment, Let Me In, 2010. Let Me In is a remake of the better Swedish vampire movie, Let the Right One In, about a young female vampire, Chloe Moritz, who befriends a timid boy, Cody Smith McPhee. Matt Reeves' chillingly lensed film has themes of American politics that the Swedish version didn't touch on and help this remake stand on its own. Relativity Media, It Follows, 2014, a monster that can take any human form slowly stalks and kill you unless you have sex and pass along the bug. It's a killer premise and has an even better synth score that would put Stranger Things to shame. David Robert Mitchell's indie horror gem preys upon the idea of always looking over your shoulder and carrying around the guilt and shame of past sexual encounters. Dimension Films, The Invitation, 2015, Karen Kusama's The Invitation is a remarkable character study where the real horror comes from the socially awkward dynamics between old friends. It has a few remarkable twists as you decipher whether something is really wrong or if you're just being paranoid. Draft House Films, Teeth, 2007, pitched as a cautionary tale against male violence towards women. Teeth is about a girl who harbors a monstrous pair of teeth inside her, well, down there. Roadside Attractions, The Sixth Sense, 1999. No matter how many times you've heard the twist or Haley Joel Osment's I See Dead People line, M. Night Shyamalan's breakout film is still a remarkably taut horror thriller. Buena Vista Pictures, Tale of Tales, 2015. For some art house horror, check out the black comedy fantasy of Matteo Garrone's Tale of Tales. The film is a bloody, yet colorful and satirical take on several ancient Italian fables with themes of attachments, vices and being corrupted by power. IFC Films, Byzantium, 2012. Saoirse Ronan and Gemma Arterton star in Neil Jordan's undead horror movie about 2 young women seeking refuge in a small, deserted guest house. They secretly have been alive for 200 years and subsist on human blood, which attracts the attention of unwanted guests. IFC Films, XX, 2017. This collection of 4 short horror films features all-female directors, Karen Kusama, The Invitation, Roxanne Benjamin, producer on VHS, Jovanka Vukovic and indie rock guitarist Street Vincent making her directorial debut. Magnet releasing bonus, Friday the 13th, 1980. Unfortunately, the original 80s, Friday the 13th, isn't on Netflix, but you can find it on Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, or Epix. Paramount Pictures' The Babadook, 2014. Essie Davis stars as a single mother who is horrified to discover the monster from her son's nightmares might be real. It's a brilliant psychological character study about a struggling mother on the brink of collapse, but then evolves into a truly fantastical horror parable.